Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss about network topologies. So let's begin. So there are five types of topologies are there. So first one is star topology, bus topology, ring topology, hybrid or tree topology. So let's see about what is network topologies. So a computer network is a collection of two or more computers which are connected together to share information and resources. As I already told you, a computer can be connected either locally or maybe a globally. Okay. So when two or more devices sharing information with each other, we are seeing as a network. So to design a network, we are seeing as a topology. That is the main architecture of your network, right? So these are all the types of topology. So we have bus topology, star topology, ring topology, tree topology, mesh, and hybrid topology. This is the main base architecture, that is basic architecture of your network. And regarding this is a types of network, that is in what way we can design our network. Of course, a local area network based on bus, star, and ring network. Okay, so whereas a metropolitan area network based on ring tree network, in some cases also mesh network. Okay, so whereas a wide area network we can configure or design in such a way that we can use as mesh or hybrid topologies, right? Okay, so these are all the basic architecture design of star, mesh, ring, tree, and hybrid network. Okay, so why we are calling as a hybrid network? We can connect with line to bus and bus to mesh network. So in this way we are configuring this our hybrid network, right? So if you take star network, we have a centralized device called hub or switch. From this device we are connected all intermediate nodes. Okay, so whereas in mesh network, all neighbor networks are interconnected with each other. Okay, so that's why we are calling as a mesh network. So what about ring network? So here in ring network, a token has been passed along the ring to form a network. When one device sends the information to another device, the system must accept the token for sending information. I will explain you. Okay, so regarding about tree network, a tree network is nothing but a combination of star versus bus network, or maybe a more number of star network or more number of mesh network, right? Okay, so in bus network, we are using a single cable for connecting all intermediate devices, right? Okay, so first we will see about bus network in detail. Okay, a bus topology consists of a single cable called a bus, where all the nodes are connecting with that cable. Okay, so a single cable uses as a backbone of your network. So why we are calling as a backbone? Since a human cannot stand without a backbone, or sit or maybe a walk. Okay, so that is the main point for our network. So a network, without this network, the system cannot transfer information from one device to another device. Okay, so here for each system we are using a taps for connecting to this cable. Okay, so all cable are transmitted in a single cable. Okay, so here the maximum length of the cable is 20 to 30 meters we can configure. Okay, so what is the drawback? If a system or a cable fails, the whole network will be affected. Okay, so whenever we are transmitting a data from one device to another device, there may be a chances of network traffic or maybe a network collision in a single cable, since all the for all transferring, all the systems uses the single cable for sending and receiving. Okay, so Here you will see a tabs for terminators for connecting all the intermediate nodes. So here we have connected 5 systems in a single cable. Usually we are using a coaxial cable for connecting all intermediate nodes. So what is the main advantage? So it uses less number of cables, right? So relatively inexpensive to implement, right? So easy to expand or join more number of systems. Okay, using a small network like hospitals, build or maybe a home or maybe a offices, we can connect up to 20 to 30 systems. Okay, so if you see here, we are using a coaxial cable for connecting two intermediate nodes. So what is coaxial cable? It is nothing but a dish line what we are using in nowadays in home for connecting televisions and all. Okay, so either here, if you see here, these are all the taps. Okay, so for connecting intermediate nodes, we are saying this as a taps. So next is disadvantages of bus network. So what is the main disadvantages? Management cost can be high. If we if you if you management is, suppose if we want to expand our system, the management should have to, that is the administration should have to break the cable and install it new one, since the cost of this cable is expensive. Okay, so if one cable fails, of course it affects the whole networks. Okay, so the cable has a limited in length, so maybe 30 to 40 meters the length of the cable, right? So next is, that is next topology is star topology. A star network is designed with each node, that is file server, workstation, peripheral devices, which is connected directly to a central network hub or server. In a star network, a central devices is used for connecting intermediate nodes. Okay, so if one system fails, the entire network will not be affected. Okay, so what is the main advantage of this network? Good option for modern network, that is nowadays we are using the same technology for connecting all intermediate nodes. You just take our lab, our computer lab also connected with star network. Okay, so in star network we are using a additional devices called hub or switch for connecting all intermediate nodes. Okay, so easy to maintain and easy to install. Okay, so this is the main advantage of star network. So what is the disadvantages? If a network hub or switch fails, the entire network will be affected. So of course it requires more number of cables when compared to bus network. Okay, so cost of installation is also high when compared to your bus network, right? So the next network is ring networks. So in ring network is one where all workstations and other devices are connected in a continuous loop. There is no central server. Okay, so each and every system is connected to its neighbor network, which forms a circular ring. This ring network has a token which passes in a circular fashion along its from one system to another system. Suppose a system wants to send data for another system, this system must accept the token and wait for data transmission until the response from the destination systems. Okay, after accepting the token, the data will be transmitted along the ring. Okay, so what is the main advantages? So easier to manage or easier to locate a defective node or cable problem. Of course, since all the networks are interconnected with each other, so we can easily understand where the problem arises. If one network fails, the entire network also will be affected. Okay. The main advantage of ring network is also for transmitting signals over long distances on local area network. Okay, so it also supports huge network traffic. Okay, compared to star as well as bus network. So main disadvantage is expensive. It is little bit expensive when compared to your bus and star network. It also requires more cable to form a ring. Okay, not used as widely as bus topology. Fewer equipment, that is, each device requires two ports for connecting other host. Okay, for one is for transmitting, another is for receiving. Okay, so that is the main disadvantages of ring network. Okay, so next is tree topology. So as I already told you, a tree topology is a combination of two or more networks. That is, so here we are using a star network, one star network, another star network. Two star networks are interconnected with a single LAN cable. So it also forms a hierarchical topology since we are using more number of topologies, right? Okay. What is the main advantage of tree topology? Extension of bus and star network, or maybe bus and mesh network, right? The second advantage is we can extend as much as possible. Okay, we can extend easily. We can extend up to 200 or 300 systems easily. So, and the main another advantage is easily to maintain and manage. Okay, if a problem arises, we can easily understand where the problem has occurred. Okay, right. The next is the disadvantages of tree topology. So tree topology uses heavily cable since we are connected with more number of bus as well as star network. Okay, so the second disadvantage is cost effect. Okay, it requires more costly when compared to your previous topology. Okay, if the third drawback is if more nodes or more topologies are added, maintenance is very difficult to maintain the whole network. Okay, maintenance costs are also high when compared to your previous topologies. Okay, so of course another drawback is if a central devices, that is hub or switch, fails, the whole network will be affected. Okay, right. The next topology is mesh network. Okay, so it is a point to point connection to other nodes or devices. The traffic is carried only between two devices or nodes to which it is connected. Mesh has n into n minus 1 by 2 physical channels to connect the n number of devices. Okay, so if you see here, each and every nodes are interconnected with each other. That is, every node is connected with its neighbor network. Okay, if here each and every nodes are having multiple paths for transmission of data. If one device fails, it won't affect the entire network. Okay, so that is the main advantage of mesh network. Mesh user, that is what is the main drawback? If you see the diagram, the main drawback is more number of cables are used. Okay, and the second drawback is each and every device requires more number of ports for connecting in all intermediate nodes. Okay, so advantages, as I already told you, each connection can carry its own data load. Is only we can transmit only two intermediate nodes. Okay, Uh, the second advantages is we can easily find the fault tolerance. Okay, so if a device fails, we can easily find where the device has been fault. Okay, and the third point advantages is provide security and privacy. Okay, only two for if we are transmitting data from one device to another, only two intermediate nodes have been connected for transmission, that is from one node to another node. Okay. Then what is the drawback? As I already told you, so cabling cost is more. So bulk wire is required. Okay. So it requires more number of cables for connecting all intermediate nodes. Okay. Installation and configuration is more difficult when compared to your previous network, that is bus star as well as ring network. Okay. And last network we have hybrid topology. So it is a combination of more than two or three topologies. We can combine the topology star versus bus, star versus mesh topology, star versus ring topology, or star versus star topology. These the combination of these topologies we are saying as a hybrid topology. Since we can connect more number of systems, there is millions of systems we can connect across this hybrid topology. Okay. So this topology is mainly used for connecting WAN network, what is wide area network. So advantages of hybrid topologies are reliable as error detecting and troubleshooting is easy, effective, scalable as size can be increased easily, flexible. We can upgrade our topology to star, mesh or ring easily, easy to find fault tolerance. So it is also reliable for connecting for long distances. Okay. So what is the drawback? So since we are using a hybrid topology, there is more number of other topologies, it is complex to design or uh, complex to find fault tolerance. Okay. So it is also costly when compared to your previous topologies. Okay. Right. Thank you, students. If you have any doubts or comments, please use YouTube for sharing comments. Thank you. Hope you understand. If you have any doubt, you call back or comment on my YouTube channels. Thank you.